Thank you very much for coming by to take our quiz to find out how much your bad credit costs you. Feel free to come back as many times as you'd like to take the quiz multiple times to find out how changes in your credit profile can impact you financially. This is your credit cost report for people in the credit score range of 640 to 679. This credit score range is deemed to be expensive. The credit environment of expensive means that you will have access to most financial products, though at higher rates, making your payments higher each month on everything from cars, insurance, homes, things like that. You might see difficulty in this credit score range of qualifying for special offers. A lot of times special offers like zero down on cars will require the higher credit scores, as well as credit card offers with delayed interest and different things like that. You might also run into some problems if you are looking to buy a jumbo home or a luxury home, meaning homes with loans over $450,000. A lot of times those have higher credit standards or will require you to put down about 10% down payment extra because your credit score is lower. For example, on homes. So let's look at an entry home example and see how your credit score impacts everyday life. So we're going to look on the left side of the screen here of an example of a home that you're buying for $250,000, $300,000 loan amounts. This was done with a survey of about 8 to 10 lenders that operate in multiple markets throughout the United States. But currently, your interest rate would be about 3.25% if you had excellent credit, meaning over 740 credit score. However, if your credit score is in the 640 to 679 range, your interest rate would go from 3.25 up to about 4%, maybe even higher, which means it's going to raise your rate by about 10 to 11%. Averaged out, this is about $30,000 worth of extra payments, $30,480 worth of extra payments over the course of a 20-year loan. Typically, these loans are for 30 years. I computed the savings over 20 years because typically people don't stay in the same home for 30 years. However, if you're smart and you're looking to build wealth, you will have a home for 30 years. But the savings today is just based off of 20 years. It's still $30,000. That would also give you the opportunity to possibly buy a better house if your credit was better. So if you took the payment at the 640 to 679 range and paid that same payment with excellent credit instead of a $250,000 house, you'd be able to buy a $275,000 house. A $300,000 house would give you the purchase price of a $330,000 house for the same payment, which might let you get into a different neighborhood, different house, or get a bunch of upgrades if you're doing a new build. It also impacts on cars. So we use the example of a 2018 Honda Accord EX, which typically sells for about $24,480. Excellent credit, your market interest rate would be about 4.34% on a used car versus 8.74%. So it almost doubles. Well, actually it does double for having your credit score down in the 640 to 679 range, which makes your payment go up roughly $50 a month, or it would give you the opportunity to actually go buy a $32,000 car, which might let you get the V6 version versus the V4 version, or possibly get a V8 versus a V6, or even a completely different car altogether. But on this car, that would actually save you $3,634 over the course of a 7-year car loan. If you like trucks better, here's an example of a Ford F-150 2017. With the same interest rates, your payments would be basically about $67 more a month, which is an increase of about 1%. And it would make you pay an extra $4,814 on this car, which means that your expensive credit score is actually costing you over $36,114. So that's just on a 7-year car loan. That's assuming that car will last 20 years, which it won't. So the savings would actually be higher than this because after that 7-year car loan, the odds are you would need another one to get up to 20 years. But $36,114 is a lot of money. If you'd like to see ways that you can get that money back, just go ahead and click below on the email on the webpage and find out some information on how the simple way is for you to get your credit scores up so that you can afford better things. Thank you very much and have a great day.